Hello and welcome to Suburb News. In our news today, 7 armed suspects assaulted residents on a farm near Barberton on Sunday. The residents were fortunate to survive the ordeal amidst an attempt to suffocate one victim. An Audi A4 station wagon was stolen along with cell phones, laptops and cash. The Audi was later recovered in Kamagugu. Meanwhile, AfriForum hosted a press conference earlier today presenting their action plan against farm attacks for 2019.
In die eerste plek op 'n plaaslike vlak waar daar 'n plaasveiligheidsaudit onder AfriForum se lede gedoen sal word om hulle risiko's te minimaliseer. AfriForum beoog ook om vanjaar 'n voorlegging in die parlement te maak oor praktiese stappe wat geneem kan word om plaasmoorde te pak. AfriForum sal onder meer kyk na nuwe wetgewing wat in die FSA geteken is, wat ten doel het om gruweldade oor die wêreld heen te voorkom of te verhoed dat dit plaasvind. Ander lande soos Australië sal in die komende jaar ook besoek word om verdere bewusmaking te doen oor die krisis in Suid-Afrika wat plaasaanvalle betref en om internasionale rolspelers te kry om druk op die Suid-Afrikaanse regering toe te pas om die krisis aan te spreek.
A 30-year-old man suspected of illegal mining was remanded in custody by the Sekunda Magistrates Court on Monday. Jufe Seperi was found with 2 R40 rifles, 2 magazines and 57 rounds of ammunition. SAPS members spotted 2 men walking next to the road with a bag when the officials stopped in order to search them. Flash floods and elevated water levels caused mayhem on the N4 over the weekend. Bridges overflowed and homes in Waterval-Boven were flooded too. Affected areas included the N4 between Machado Tollgate and Waterval-Boven, the Eland River and the low water bridge on the Sterkspruit Road near the N4. Many people, schools and businesses were affected.
Dit het alles daar van die boonste pad af, deur die garage, van die trappe af, deur die kombuis, halfte van die sitkamer, dan is dit daar waar die voorste portaal is, reg deur swembad om. Maar wat ons het komberse en al die goeders daar geplak.
On Saturday morning, a head-on collision between a minibus and a truck left 7 people dead and 14 injured. The accident occurred during the early hours of the morning on the old Kanimazan Road. The cause of the accident is being investigated.
13 more people sustained injuries. These injuries, they vary from critical to serious, slight and moderate. The MEC has expressed his shock at the incident, saying that there seems to be fewer accidents that the province record. But the challenge with this accident is that every time they involve minibuses, too many people die because of the volume of passengers that public transport at daytime. So he has further encouraged the public transport operators to always ensure that they are extremely cautious when they are on the road and prioritize at all times the lives of the passengers that they are carrying so that disasters such as this ones are avoided.
Taking a look at your local school news, Laerskool Nelspruit's girls relay team won gold during the Ruimsig Top 20 Athletics in Gauteng this past weekend. The Nellies achieved an overall 7th place out of 43 schools.
Laerskool Nelspruit het 'n baie goeie dag beleef en algeheel 7de geëindig uit 43 spanne. Daar was baie individuele prestasies deur ons atlete. Nienke Mostert, dogters onder 12 het 'n goue medalje ontvang in 100 meter en 150 meter. Sanay Mel, dogters onder 10 het goud ontvang in gewigstoot. Die hoogtepunt van die dag was in die gemengde dogters aflos. Hier het Laerskool Nelspruit uit al 43 spanne 'n eerste plek losgehardloop.
Here's a look at your weather for Wednesday. Locals can expect rainy weather during the week with cloudy conditions for most parts of the Lowveld. Nelspruit 31, Komatipoort 34, Sabi 29 and Skukuza partly cloudy with a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius. Thank you for joining us here on Suburb News. Until next time, I'm Etienne. Goodbye.